Fill the blank for each of the following questions with the verb expressed in simple present form. So we are required each of the verb present in the bracket to be expressed in the simple present form. And then we fill the blanks. Let us start with the question 1. Dash, she, dash, her students regularly. Let's start discussing together. Here we have a question mark. It means that this question is in interrogative form. If it is interrogative form and we are required to express it in simple present form, it means that you should start with do or does. In this case, we are going to start with the does. We are going to start with the does because does is used for pronouns like she, he, or it, or if it is a name of a single person, or single animal, or single object. But for pronouns we, I, you, and they, we use do. So does only for she, he, or it, or a noun of a single object, a single person, or a single animal. Okay, now does she, after starting with does or do, the main verb is written in infinitive form. So teach remain to be teach. Does she teach? Does she teach her students regular? Does she teach her students regular? Question 2 is dash you always dash them. Also it ends with a question mark. After ending with a question mark, it means that this is interrogative sentence. If you see this question, are we going to start with the do or does? Here, we start with the do. Why? I have said that do is used when the pronouns are I, you, we, they. Now we have you. So, do you always? And I have said that. After starting with do or does, the main verb remain in infinitive form. So, a verb to love remains as it is. Do you always love them? Do you always love them? Let's go to question 3. You may find that it is dash the earth dash in its orbit as other planets do. Also, this ends with a question mark, so it is an interrogative sentence. If it is an interrogative sentence, we have said it should start with the do or does. Now, are we going to start with the do or does? Here, we start with does. Why? Does. Why? Because the noun after does is the earth, which is single, means one. So we say that for the name of one object, the name of a single person, or the pronoun he, she, or it, the helping verb to start with should be does. Now, does the earth, as we've said, after starting with the do or does, the main verb remain in its infinitive form. Now, rotate remains as rotate. Does the earth rotate? Now our sentence becomes, does the earth rotate in its orbit as other planets do? Does the earth rotate in its orbit as other planets do? After that, let's go to our fourth question. Question number 4 states that mosquitoes dash during the night in massive number, and the verb given is fly. Here, this sentence is a positive one, is a positive sentence. And we find that the subject is in plural form, whereby we are given a noun, mosquitoes. If it is in plural form, a main verb for a sentence which is in simple present form remain as it is in infinitive form. So now fly remain to be fly. Now we say mosquitoes fly. Mosquitoes fly during the night in massive number. Okay, let's go to question number 5. It states that generally my students dash how to speak English well. And a verb we are given is not know. So it means that as we are given not know, this sentence is a negative one, is a negative sentence. You have to know that. For a negative sentence, which is expressed in simple present tense, before the main verb, you should start with does not or do not. So here, our answer will be general. My students do not know how to speak English well. We can't say does not know because the subject is in plural form, which is students. So we use do. Now, as we have not, will be do not know. Do not know. Now it will be read as general. My students do not know how to speak English well. I hope you've understood. Now let's go to our sixth question. It states that I usually dash him carrying a bucket filled with water. I usually dash him carrying a bucket filled with water. A verb we are given here is a verb to see. Now, you may find that this sentence is a positive sentence. And the subject is a pronoun, which is I. I have said that. For the pronoun I, we, you, and they, we express the main verb in infinitive form. So now, see remains to be see. I usually see. Now the sentence becomes, I usually see him carrying a bucket filled with water. Yes. Question number 7 states that our villagers seldom dash the village meeting. The verb given in bracket is attend. As you see, this sentence is a positive one. It is a positive sentence. And we find that the subject is in plural form, as we find is our villagers. As we have said, the sentence expressed in simple present form, if the subject is in plural form, a main verb remains as it is. Now, the answer here will remain to be attend. 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 So the complete sentence now is going to be read as our villagers seldom attend the village meeting. Okay, let's go to question number 8. We dash our garden every day morning. The verb given is water. Now, a verb to water should be conjugated so as to fit this blank. Now, let us first think about a sentence. This sentence is a positive one, is a positive sentence. Now, we find that in the subject we are given we. We've said for the pronouns we, I, you, and they, a verb given remains as it is in infinitive form. Now, the verb to water remains as to water. So, we water. We water our garden every day morning. After that, let's go to question number 9. Question number 9 states that Salome dashed to God every day during the night before sleeping. A verb given here is to pray. Now let's conjugate it so as to fit this blank. Now we may find that a subject given is Salome. Salome is a name of a single person. Now, if is a name of a single person, a single object, a mountain which is single, you have to know that for a sentence to be in a simple present form, the main verb we add esc or esc or iesc depending on the nature of a verb. But for a verb we are given here pray, we add s. Now it becomes Salome prays. Prays. The whole sentence becomes Salome prays to God every day during the night before sleeping. After that, let's go to question number 10. Question number 10 states that they dash their luggage every month when they travel to Mombasa. They dash their luggage every month when they travel to Mombasa. A verb given here is a verb to care. Now, let's conjugate a verb to care in simple present form so as to fill this blank. Okay. A sentence given here is a positive one. And we are given that a subject is they. We have agreed that for a simple present form sentence, the pronouns we, you, they, I, they take a verb in its infinitive form. So a complete sentence is read as they carry their luggage every month when they travel to Mombasa. Let's go to question number 11. It states that always, he never dash when his father dashed him. we have two verbs in brackets. We have a verb to cry and a verb to punish. So, in the first blank, we're going to conjugate a verb to cry, and in a second blank, we are going to conjugate a verb to punish. The sentence is a negative sentence, as we find that it has never. So, never can be used in place of does not or do not. Now, as we have a subject which is he, we've agreed that a sentence which is in simple present form, a verb is expressed by adding s or es or ies depending on the nature of a verb. Now, a verb to cry here becomes cries. He never cries. Cries. We add ies, we omit y and we add ies. When his father dash him. A verb to punish in simple present form is here we are dealing with the father. As the subject before this dash is his father. Father is a single person. So punish become punishes. So we add es. And the whole sentence is read as always. He never cries when his father punishes him. So we are through with the question number 11. Let's go to a last question, which is question number 12. It is read as dash they dash there. We find that it ends with a question mark. And the verb given is not go. So it means that this sentence is a negative interrogative sentence. It means that those sentences in simple present form, they should start with does or do. So I will start with the does or do. Here we start with the do because we have a subject, they. As we have agreed that for pronouns I, you, we, they, we start with the do. Now, do they? And after starting with the do or does, we have agreed that the main verb should remain as it is. Now is not go. So not go remains as it is. Now, do they not go? Do they not go there? Up to this point, it is my expectation that you have got the full concept on how to deal with various sentences which are in simple present tense. And you will be able to construct your own sentences which are in simple present tense. Thank you. Have a nice moment.